It's hard to believe. I'm sure it's harder to believe for you that you're entering your seventh big league season already. You're always a guy, especially in spring, who's really introspective about what you can do to get better personally, what you can do as a team to get better. As you look back on your time in the big leagues now, what is the biggest lesson that you've learned about either sustaining an elite personal level of performance or team-wise, the most important thing you have to do to win?
I can draw a little bit from 2015. I was a rookie. I was eyes wide open, trying not to step on any toes, just trying to do my job and help the team win. But I will say what I saw that year was a very, very close group of guys. Everybody pulling in the right direction, in the same direction. And, we had a great pitching staff. We played solid defense behind them. But we had timely hitting. I mean, we knew how to get guys on and get them in. We knew how to play from behind. And I think that goes back to having a tight-knit group, having a group of guys that pulls in the same direction. I really do think that clutch hitting is a team thing. It's a clubhouse thing. It's a trust thing with your guys. You just feel better up there when you have the whole dugout, up and standing behind you and pulling for you. And that's not to say that wasn't the case, over the past couple years, but I could really feel it in that year in 2015. So it's something that we're going to have to work on here. That's a big part of it. We have a lot of new guys, all really, really good people. So that'll make it a lot easier, but we'll definitely, need to come together as a group.
For you personally, every spring, we talk and you say there's more there. It doesn't matter what you did the season before. There's more there. I can be better. I can be more consistent. I'm sure that's still your mentality, but at the same time, it did feel like last season was the type of year that you always knew you had in you. When you look back on that season, specifically from an offensive standpoint, what did you do so well that allowed you to be as consistent as you always knew you could be?
Yeah, well, I mean, I have to tell you there's more because that was 60 games. So, we got 100 more this year. But, I think the things that I did were I stayed a little bit more level with my swing. I wasn't so worried about hitting home runs to the pull side. I put myself in a better position, in a more balanced position, in a ready position when the pitch comes out of the hand, so I'm able to recognize and just let my natural swing flow. I took what the pitcher gave me. If there was nobody on the left side and they leave a pitch out over the plate, shoot the ball the other way and take your double or your single or whatever it is. I think those are all things that I've always expected myself to do, but when you get wrapped up in trying to hit home runs and trying to be the hero, I think it can take you away from what's most natural to you. And I think that the name of the game is you get your pitch, you do damage. But if you don't, you hand the bat to the next guy and you trust that the next guy is going to get the job done. You get yourself on base however you can, and then you let the next guy be the hero.
I don't want to take you off guard here, catch you off guard here, but did you know that you could be a free agent at the end of this season? Has anyone brought this to your attention yet?
I don't know. I'd have to check my service time. Yeah, I don't know.
I know you've been asked about this a lot, and I don't, need to go too deep on it because you've answered about where you guys are at right now with a potential contract extension. But how difficult is it to really separate that off the field stuff, which is clearly, so important and looms so large, but at the same time maintaining that focus on the field to what you're trying to do in the very near term?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's something that I think about. It's like you said, the conversation hasn't started yet, so there's nothing really to talk about at this point. But I have found that when when I'm out there on the field, it's super easy to just forget about all that stuff. And that's, you know, that's what's great about right now, is that I'm able to, you know, go to my sanctuary and just work on baseball, just play the game that I love with some great people. So it's really easy for me to just let all that stuff go when I'm out there playing baseball, and you know, we'll see what happens. You know, I don't know when the conversation will start, but you know, we'll see what happens. We're gonna take it one day at a time.